nobody makes an expanding metal hose like Bernini, although Lord knows lots of companies have tried. These are the OG metal hoses. But guess what? We're about to give you the lightest weight Bernini hose ever at just less than 4 pounds. This is going to be the perfect hose. Wow, look what's happening here. To put one in the front, one in the back. John Yizer's here with us. Tell me what we're seeing on this video.
Basically, we're seeing lightweight, expandability, and power. So right now you're seeing a lightweight hose that has the power to act like a mini pressure washer when you're going to do cleaning outside your yard. Let it do the work for you, whether it be washing your car, watering your lawn, anything you're gonna do, it's universal. It has a great handle nozzle on it that makes it easy to hold on to. Beautiful hose storage we have online, I think, for us.
Yeah,
here
we
as
do.
well,
We
but they
actually
look
have
beautiful
the
on there.
storage. So here's the deal. I am holding, look at this. I am holding 40 feet of hose. Can you imagine if I tried to do this with those green vinyl hoses?
You
It'd be
couldn't do it.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's so lightweight. This is for you if you don't want to drag a heavy hose and you don't want a hose that's going to kink or
Kink
break.
is the key.
Right, exactly. And this does come with the fireman nozzle. If you don't
Yes.
mind, John, really
Sure.
quickly, I just want to show everyone
Absolutely.
their colors so they can start ordering. So it comes actually with the nozzle. And if you think about what you would even pay for a hose nozzle, getting 40 feet of hose with it, that is an incredible value, right? So it is at a clearance price. When it's gone, it's gone. If you do want the really pretty decorative hose holders, the information's on your screen right now. You see the flower, it's a sunflower. We also have a butterfly under $45. But let me take you through the colors. And the color, everybody gets the shiny silver stainless steel hose, but you can pick the color of your nozzle. We have blue, only 900 to go around. Here's the red, 900 to go around. Here's your green. Very, very popular already. And then there's the gray. All right, John, take it away, friend.
Okay, we do not like kinks. You just mentioned this is what a standard hose does that we're all used to getting at home. Once that kink happens, it never goes away. We all know what they're like, and we don't like them because once that happens, it has a life of its own. Now, what we've got right here is I have over 80 knots in the hose. As hard as we can pull this right here, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pull as tight as I can.
So you connected a couple of these together, it looks like.
We have two of them together to get 80 knots in it. Now, even with that, watch what happens. The water still has the same pressure because the hose will not kink.
Oh my gosh.
So even with 80 knots in there, the hose can't kink because it's designed as a no-kink hose. So as you mentioned, it comes with the spray nozzle, little fireman nozzle on the end with an easy grip handle on it. But again, never worry about kinks again.
And I think 40 feet is absolutely perfect, especially at this price point. If you need a hose to go on the back of your deck, right? You don't need 100 feet of hose, and you want something really lightweight just to water all your flowers. If you want something in your front porch, and if you do want to connect two together and have 80 feet of hose, you know, some of the largest hoses we sell are 75
Correct.
feet.
Put two together.
So put two together
Yes.
for under $60 and have 80 feet
Yes.
of non-kink hose. And
Correct.
each section weighs 3 pounds, 12 ounces. That's wild.
It is, and what my daughter actually invented the hose. She said, Dad, all those fabric hoses out there, they're nice, they're flexible, they're lightweight, but they pop. Can't we make one out of metal that won't? This is the invention of the first metal garden hose here at QVC by my daughter. Now we have a fence post. This fence post has things you hopefully don't have at home. It's got razor blades, barbed wire, nails, everything you could imagine. Now we're gonna take it further just to show you how durable it is, even with a bed of nails right here, okay? And you can actually see it's actually pushing the nails out of the way because the hose is actually stronger than the nails are in the wood. And then watch what happens, even where we want the water to come out where we want it, which is at the end of the hose, not through the middle of it.
Yeah.
And look at this, we're getting all of this power. It's like a mini jet blaster on here on the end of your hose. Comes with the fireman nozzle included, and it adjusts down to a nice fine mist as well. Everything's all included.
You guys,
but again, it doesn't pop.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I do find mildly frustrating. The number of companies that have now tried to knock you off.
Yes.
And then they don't do that great of a job. Like really, if you've tried a metal hose before and you thought, you know what, I really don't love it, I guarantee you it was not Bernini's. It was one of the knockoffs. John has been an inventor since he was a teenager. He comes from a line of inventors. His daughter invented this, which is actually, that must have made your heart swell.
For sure.
So cool, right? Let me show
sure.
you the colors. So, I mean, the Bernini's, John Yizer and his family, real deal when it comes to true solutions. I mean, 40 feet of hose, 3 pounds, 11 ounces. I think a gallon of milk weighs more than that. All you're gonna do is pick the color of your hose nozzle. So we have blue, 800 left. Here's your red, 800 left. Here's your green, And we have 1,100 left, and then there's your gray. Just a few more in the gray, but this is all we have. John, walk me through this video. What makes this best in class?
Okay, so we have a fireman nozzle connected to it, showing it comes with it. It's super flexible. It's expanding. You turn it on, it expands to the full 40 feet. You turn it off, it contracts back down for compact usage. Rose bushes, not a problem anymore. We just showed it with the bed of nails. That's because it's made of stainless steel. It is strong, but it's tangle-free, easy to coil. It's one of the easiest hoses you'll ever use because it's lightweight, tangle-free, doesn't kink, great for RVs, great for storing, and again, don't worry about it popping. Now, one of the other things is you can see even scissors aren't even going through it right here. We're trying to break it and it won't break. Even with a metal grinder, nothing is breaking it because it's made of 304 stainless steel. Now, sun, don't worry about it. It's cool to the touch because it reflects the energy of the sun.
Which is so interesting because people think, oh, it's going to be hot. It's actually
just
quite
the opposite.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's UV resistant. Leave it out all year long. The sun won't hurt it because it's made of metal, so you don't have to worry about it ever again. Weather resistant, not a problem, 304 stainless steel. Again, all of that, all the performance. And I want to show everyone here the expanding of this. I want to watch what happens right here. Now, right now, I'm going to go ahead and let the water pressure out. When I let the water pressure out, watch the hose contract. Okay, as it contracts right there, it's going to shrink back down to a compact size so you can put it away, and then watch what happens when we expand it. When you apply the water pressure, watch as it grows right before your eyes. That is going to go to the full 40 feet in length, so it's all ready to go when you get it at home.
I feel like it could be some kind of kid science fair project.
I agree.
There's just so much cool ingenuity in this. And my favorite thing about it is less than 4 pounds, and at 40 feet, like who else could give you a 40 feet hose that you could toss around with one finger?
And you can put two together, like you said.
And then get 80 feet.
Yes, and I love using it. If you have a hose reel and you have one of those green hoses, you know how hard it is to wind up. Watch how easy I just wound up 40 feet. Now I'm going to put two together. Let's wind up 80 feet. But again, look how fast I can do this. You couldn't do this with a standard green garden hose because they're super difficult to deal with.
And John, you know, if you need 80 feet of hose, my word, buy two.
Yes.
That's a big hose. In fact, one of the largest hoses you do is 75
Correct.
feet. So you can totally get 80 feet on here. But for so many of us on my back deck, I don't want 80 feet of hose. 40 is going to more than do it. I just need to drag it, you know, down the end of my deck and water my plants. Great for like, you know, front walkways. So if you want to get two. But this is the size that, frankly, we don't do that often, and it is the lightest weight Bernini hose that we offer on Easy Pay, $10. John, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Those are incredible. And
Thank
get
you.
them now, because as soon as they're gone, we don't have them, and then everybody asks for them, and we can't help you out. So thanks, John. Okay, the top